Hello everyone, today I am going to explain my calculator project in detail. This project is built using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and I will explain how each part works almost line by line. I will start with HTML structure, then move to CSS styling, and finally explain the JavaScript logic. Firstly, HTML basic structure of the page. I will start from the very first line. The line docs.html tells the browser that this document is written in HTML5. This is important because it helps the browser understand how to correctly display the page. Next, we have HTML in. This line means that the language of the page is English. It is useful for browsers, screen readers, and search engines. Second, the head section. Inside this head tag, we place technical information about the page. The meta charted UTF-8 line allows the browser to correctly display all characters and symbols. The viewport meta tag makes the page responsive. It tells the browser to adapt the page size to different screen sizes, such as laptops and phones. And the title tag defines the name of the page that we see in browser tab. After that, the style tag begins. This means that all CSS styles are written directly inside the HTML file. Third, CSS, reset and global styles. The first CSS rules use selector. This selector applies styles to all elements on the page. Here, margin and padding are set to 0. This removes default browser spacing and gives more control over the layout. The box sizing border box rule makes width and height calculations easier and more predictable. Fourth, styling the body. The body elements uses flexbox. The properties display flex, justify content center, and align items center. Center the calculator both horizontally and vertically. The height is set to 100 VH, which means 100% of the viewport height. A light gray background color is used and the font is set to Arial. Fifth, calculator container. The calculator class defines the main container of the calculator. It has a fixed width of 320 pixels. The background color is black and the black border is added. This container holds the display and all buttons. 6. Display area. The display class styles the calculator screen. It has a fixed height and wild text color. The font size is large and so numbers are easy to read. Flexbox is used again to align the text to the right side, just like a real calculator. Padding is added to give space between the numbers and the edge. 7. Button grid layout. The grid class uses CSS grid. The property grid template columns repeat 4 1 fair creates 4 equal columns. The gap property creates space between buttons. This grid layout makes the calculator structure clean and organized. 8. Button styling. The button selector styles all buttons at once. Each button has a fixed height, no border, a large font size, and a pointer cursor. The background color is light gray to clearly show numbers. 9. Special button styles. C button class makes the C button span 2 columns. The 0 button class makes the 0 button span 3 columns. The orange class styles operator buttons with an orange color and white text, making them visually different. The button active rule slightly darkens the button when clicked, improving user's experience. And 10. JavaScript, selecting elements. Now I move to the JavaScript part. First, the display element is selected using getElementsById. This allows JavaScript to update the calculator screen. Then all buttons are selected using require a selector all. 11 JavaScript variables. 3 variables are created. Current number stores the number the user is currently typing. It starts as 0. Pref number stores the previous number before an operation. Operator stores the selected operation such as plus or minus. 12 handing button clicks. For each loop is used to add a click event to every button. When a button is clicked, its text value is saved in a variable. This value determines what actions the calculator will take. 13 handing numbers. If the value is a number, the calculator checks if the current number is 0. If it is, the new digit replaces it. Otherwise, the digit is added to the existing number. That prevents incorrect numbers like multiple zeros at the start. 14. Clear button logic. When the C button is pressed, all values are reset. The current number becomes 0, the previous number is cleared, and the operator is removed. This completely resets the calculator. 15. Backspace button logic. The backspace button removes the last digit from the current number. If only one digit remains, the display returns to 0. This feature improves usability. 16. Equal button and the calculations. When the equal button is pressed, the calculator performs the calculation. The previous and the current numbers are converted from string to real numbers using parse float. Then JavaScript checks which operator was selected and performs the correct math operation. The result is converted back into a string and shown on the display. 17. Operator buttons logic. When the operator button is clicked, the current number is saved, the operator is stored, and the current number is reset to 0. This allows the user to type the second number. 18. Updating the screen. After every action, the display is updated using inner text. This ensures the user always sees the correct value. 19. Project importance. The project demonstrates many important concepts: layout with flexbox and grid, event handling, string and number conversion, and user interaction. It's a strong foundation for learning JavaScript. 20. Final conclusion. To conclude, this calculator project shows how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript work together. HTML creates the structure, CSS controls the design, and JavaScript adds logic and interactivity. Even though the project is simple, it uses real-world web development concepts. Thank you very much for your attention.